Hey everyone, I'm sure by now you've heard that Theta has an approval on their 4th patent application, and this is big news. I'm going to try to break it down for those of you that aren't real technical and sort of explain why this is such a big deal. Hey, I'm Jeremy, and if you want to follow along my journey as I build wealth for my family, then subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon so you don't miss a thing, and remember, none of this is intended to be financial advice. I am merely a guy sitting in front of a computer talking to a camera. Let's get to it. Just the other day, Theta announced this award patent application approval for, and then it gives the patent number, and then it describes it as decentralized DRM via NFTs. Now, we've talked about NFTs, non-fungible tokens, and what they are and why they are huge for the future. I will link that video up here somewhere. You can go check that out. But digital rights management is not something we've talked about before, but it is a big deal for content creators. That's musicians, the movie industry, even I guess people like me who create content on YouTube and other paid content. These are all big deals. When you release a piece of content, whether that is a song or an album, or it could be a live stream of a concert or an MMA fight or a new release movie, all of these things, whenever these creators of this content release it, they want to ensure that the people that are watching it are only people that have purchased that content, if it is a premium content. Theta is basically going to upend all of these industries, whether that's the movie industry, the music industry. This one patent application will change practically everything, and here's why. For a long time, almost going back to the Napster days and early 2000s, digital rights management has been something that nobody has really perfected. Now, Apple has their version of DRM whenever they sell songs on their iTunes platform or movies. They implement a certain degree of digital rights management into that so that you can't take that song, that MP3, that movie, and just share it with anybody. Think about the movie industry, for example. There really hasn't been a good implementation of releasing new movies and having those movies protected and preventing you from having to go to the movie theater to watch a movie. I think this is going to change all of that, and with the CCA validator that they've added, who is a management company for tons of high-profile actors and actresses and music artists, this is going to be a huge and game changer. So let me read through some of what this says. It says, Theta Labs has recently received patent application approval, so this isn't actually a patent, but it is approval on their application for a patent, developed for implementing decentralized digital rights management via NFTs in a decentralized network. And it says this technology has massive applications for managing rights across a number of domains, including, for example, live performances, concerts, and other ticket events that require authentication can now be managed via an NFT that provides true digital ownership by the user, which cannot be taken away from them. All right, let me break that down for you. So essentially, let's think about we'll just go to the movie industry. Let's think about a new movie that is going to be released. What this will allow is the creator of that movie to go ahead and sell a digital NFT that says, I allow you to watch the movie when it comes out on opening day, and the price for that ticket is X. So now, as a viewer of that movie, I go and I purchase that NFT, and now I own that ticket. It is mine. It goes into my wallet, and it is my digital ticket to that movie. Movie day comes, I say, okay, I want to watch this movie. I go onto the Theta network to stream that movie, but it is an encrypted stream, meaning that you have to decrypt it in order to watch it. How do I do that? Well, I say, hey, let me watch that, and they say, okay, where's your NFT that allows you access? I say, here it is, and they say, all right, let me check that. They verify it. Yes, it's a good NFT. They send me the decryption key, and now I can watch that stream. There is no longer a need to go to a third party. There is no longer a requirement to release that movie into the movie theaters. They have now sold a ticket directly to their customers. That customer now has the ability to watch that stream through the Theta network. And even though that movie is passing through multiple edge nodes, it is a decrypted stream, which means anybody in the middle can't watch it because it's encrypted. And the only way to decrypt it is if you have that digital NFT that allows you to decrypt that video stream. Now, this could also be done with the music industry, with MP3s or albums. An artist could sell you, instead of going to a record label, they could create their own album, release it directly to their fans. Their fans would be able to listen to that music using their NFT, which would get decrypted and listened to over the Theta network. Let's be honest, many people just listen to Spotify right now, and they listen to that music using their premium account on Spotify, and the artists get paid every time they stream that music. There's no reason that this couldn't basically be moved over to the Theta network, and now the things that you want to listen to, you just purchase an NFT for, and you can now stream that. The artist would then be able to monetize directly with their fans. And if you get tired of an album, well, hey, you've got the NFT. You can sell that album on the third-party network somewhere, and somebody could go to OpenSea, just like you sell used CDs back in the day or cassette tapes way back when. I don't want to even get into records and all that. But it's now a digital asset that you could sell on the third-party network later on if you're tired of listening to that particular album. Think about this recent Floyd Mayweather and Logan Paul fight, okay? Hundreds of millions of dollars were earned off of that fight. And a lot of that money had to go to pay-per-view and all of these other platforms that basically were a third-party mediary between the fighters, the event promoters, and the end-party fans that wanted to watch it. Well, if you could eliminate an entire piece of that pay-per-view, what is the commission that pay-per-view makes off of that fight? Floyd Mayweather and Logan Paul could have sold tickets to that event using digital NFTs and streamed it on the Theta network. The money that they could have saved by not having to pay third-party networks to stream that out would be huge. And again, Theta is decentralized, and so there is no third party that they would have to pay for. And there's all kinds of other potential that you could think about with this. Go back to the movie industry. What if they could sell a pre-release? So the movie comes out on Friday, but just like they do red carpet events, you could buy a ticket to a 2-day or 3-day preview of that movie that comes out 3 days before the actual event launch day. And then now, let's say you bought that ticket, you could either use it or you could sell it on the third-party market and try to flip that and earn money for people that maybe they only sold 100 tickets or 2,000 tickets to that pre-release. You bought the original, you could go sell it for twice your money to somebody else that missed out but still wants to purchase it. The same thing with concerts. Think about concerts and streaming those concerts live and people purchasing tickets to watch the live event or the live streaming of that show. Or somebody that went to the concert, the NFT ticket gained them access to the concert, but then after the concert's over now, they have a collectible of that event. There is a stream of that event that they can watch later on using their ticket to the event. I don't think people fully understand what this really means for Theta in the future. There was a recent Ask Me Anything event that happened with the people from Theta Labs. They talked about and answered questions that were mind-boggling, how much content that they went into. And so I've got a video I'm working on, probably 2 videos, breaking down some of the things that they discussed in that Ask Me Anything live stream. So if you don't want to miss that, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon so you don't miss a thing. Now I've got another video starting right over here about Theta. Go check that one out. I'll see you over there.